Damn, I got butchered on Reddit this week. Let me explain. So, I have been working on the logo for Yukiniverse. Use it for a website in the future or an avatar on Reddit or Discord or, whatever. It's always good to have a logo. So, here I am working eagerly on trying to get the Y and the V to work together in a nice way. But I just didn't feel it. I couldn't find the right way of putting everything in it. The lines, the gradients, the shape. It just didn't feel right, and I couldn't decide which was better. So I went to the subreddit Logo Design and I asked for some feedback, some critique. And boy oh boy, did they give me critique. Some quite brutal. They are all awful, you need to start over. Some less brutal, with of course all due respect, but they are all shit. And some even funny ones. Why do these all look like AI? But yeah, there were also some helpful ones, even trying to give me some new ideas and overall just being helpful with advice and all that good stuff. But what I learned the most was start over and no gradients. They really didn't like the gradients. I guess in logo design, gradients are like capes with superheroes.
No capes!
But yeah, back to the drawing board, I guess. Which reminds me, I also have to redraw some part of Planet Zom. While making the comic page for this week, I realized I had not drawn Zyra and Spears with pointy ears for the last two pages, which is crazy, I didn't notice that. But here I am, making an appointment to draw some pointy ears on those characters. In other news, this week's comic was kind of fun to make because I could put them in a different outfit. Some fancy pajamas is always nice to make. And the missing glasses on Zyra are not a mistake. She doesn't need glasses, they are merely there for a disguise during the work hours. So she doesn't need them when she's in her own apartment. But yeah, the game they are playing is also based on a game that I once tried to make myself. Yeah, I once dabbled in the art of game design. I tried some basic coding and was able to make, some basic gaming stuff. It was kind of fun to make it, to find the solutions but yeah, after a while I kind of burned myself out on it with making the enemies and realizing that it was a lot more work than I originally had anticipated. But yeah, right now I can still use it as inspiration for other stuff like, the game here in Planet Zom. But yeah, that's it for this week. Enjoy the rest of it. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye.